You cannot kill us!
We can't never have shit. Y'all take all the motherfucking fun away.
I'm going through TikTok withdrawals.
TikTok ain't going nowhere.
They're gone. The Americans are gone. They were kicked off the app.
It's the day to keep your kids on the motherfucking street. They take it TikTok. They take it TikTok. I'll take it out, please. Oh no, please, don't take TikTok. Don't take it.
And shut the fuck up, tell me about all these different apps. Don't nothing compare to TikTok, bitch. Not no motherfucking lemon 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. Fuck on.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back. Today's video, we're diving into the chaos that unfolded within the past 12 hours that TikTok was banned, sending shockwaves literally through the internet, from influencers freaking out about losing their jobs to the viral funerals that was actually held for the app, and of course the celebrations that came with after the app was reinstated. So this is the story of the 12-hour TikTok ban that will go down history as one of the craziest digital shock of all time. So I want you guys to get ready, get comfortable wherever you are, because this one is literally a roller coaster of emotions. So let's get right into this video, because we're gonna see how influencers and everyone in this digital world was scrambling to get on their feet within a couple of hours. Let's get right into it.
Not the time to be playing. So y'all really finna sit up here and take TikTok for us for real now? Like, I know what y'all was saying it before and it was a game and all this and that, but now y'all really saying January. We can't never have shit. Y'all take all the motherfucking fun away. Instagram so fucking stuck up and bougie, and some fucking haters, Facebook haters. Like, y'all taking everything away from us. Why would y'all do that to us? What is it? I don't like nothing about it, and I'm about to go start a whole protest by my motherfucking self. Because I know damn well that thing ain't just say TikTok would be officially banned January 2025. My motherfucking head hurt, because this is ridiculous. We have so much fun up on here, and we get up on here and see all the, the trends and stuff. Y'all want to take all the fun shit away from us, but keep all the draining shit up on. Why y'all keeping everything else on? That's draining. Take Instagram away. Take Facebook away. Take all that away. Don't take TikTok from us. We live on TikTok. I'm pissed the fuck off.
It's really not fair that, they're banning TikTok, and I know it's dramatic as hell that I'm crying, but I just seen a video of the girl that made the renegade dance, and I'm crying because I read a comment that was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past week. All the trends that came in the beginning are coming back, and it just makes me really sad, because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the middle of a school year and said, yeah, forget all your friends, forget all the hard work that you did at this school, forget everything that you did. You're gonna have to start from scratch. And it sucks, because it's beyond TikTok dances. It's beyond all of that. We have put Black culture on a stage that everybody can appreciate. Y'all have shown me things about psychology and my family and my friends and myself that I would have never learned in this lifetime. I don't really know, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm going to do without TikTok, but bro, I really don't know who I'm going to be without TikTok, because a large part of who I have become in the last 6 years, and a large part of my growth has come from a lot of the stuff I've learned off of this app. And I really hate to say goodbye.
It's just why would they take this app from the girls? If you wanted to take it from the boys, not the girls, not the girls. I cannot stop crying because I am pregnant, but I guess it's finally time to it's time to say goodbye. And I'm not even trying to cry, but because I'm so pregnant, I'm so emotional about you guys. I was in denial, and I was simply being delusional, and I was just pretending nothing's gonna happen. People are gonna just laugh at me because they're why is she crying over an app together? What's happening? I don't think people truly understand. I don't even think you guys I can't. You guys are seriously the coolest people the coolest people ever, the smartest people ever, the funniest people ever, the prettiest people ever. Like, you guys are the best. Like, you... I've tried to film this like 20 times, and every single time I start I'm not even trying to cry, but the pregnancy emotions along with my actual real emotions are just... I think you guys understand, like... I can't even take myself seriously, but this may very well be my last video on this app, so we're gonna get through it. I literally just love you guys. Like, I feel like I'm going through a friendship breakup and I'm losing all my friends. I just love you guys. Even all my mutuals, like, you guys are so funny, so smart, so pretty. It's just like, why would they take this app from the girls? Like, if you wanted to take it from the boys, not the girls, not the girls. You guys are so nice to each other, always helping each other in the comments, and I just can't believe we're losing that. Like, that is psychotic. It is crazy, and it's not fair. I just feel like they don't get it. Like, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it, and they're being really mean. I just love you guys, and I want you to know that I don't take it for granted at all that you guys support me, and I'm over here pregnant and sad. It's like, look at what I look like. Like, I'm having a mental breakdown, and I am, you guys. I just hope you guys have the best lives ever. You guys really deserve it. You guys are so... What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Anyway, if you want to keep following me, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and we'll rock out there. I know it's not gonna be the same, but if you want the hygiene content still, you want to see me give birth to my second baby, then you can find me on YouTube and Instagram. And it's like, it's not even like the career part about this that I'm like sad about. Obviously that sucks, but it's like, you're like, oh, they don't get it. They don't get it.
No idea how I'm gonna survive. This app was literally supposed to be my way out. So for everyone who's saying, go get a job, I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. My next step has always been to go to the poll, so if y'all see me dancing, do not say a damn thing.
Crazy, bro, but TikTok, bro. TikTok, bro.
Mike Zuckerberg got another thing coming if you think I'm switching over to Instagram to post my videos. I'm going straight to YouTube. I don't want nothing to do with Mike Zuckerberg. I might even delete Instagram because honestly, I never really cared for it. TikTok is my main platform that I'm on every single day. You're the reason we're going through this. And I promise you, Instagram is going to get deleted as soon as I cannot access TikTok anymore.
TikTok's getting banned, you're gonna have to get a real job. Okay, first of all, I came from a real job. I got a bachelor's degree and a master's degree just so I could work for a corporation and quickly realize, wow, I'm nothing but a number. I'm going to beg, plead, and cry for a 1% raise every week. I make $20 an hour, which totals to 2 bi-weekly paychecks of $1,200 each month. The first one went entirely to rent. The second one went to utilities, the school loans that I'm still paying off to this day, and all of the other bills that you have as a fucking adult. I quickly looked around and I said, well, fuck, I don't know how I'm going to survive. I looked in the mirror and I said, well, let's face it, Brandon, you need a side hustle. You're not that good looking. You're not really that smart. You can't sing. You can't cook. And you also aren't athletic. You know what you can do? You can fucking talk. So that's what I did. I downloaded this app because I heard people were making money off of it. And I said, how the fuck can people monetize off of a clock app? And I studied this app religiously. I downloaded it in January 2021, way later than everyone else. I said, I'm going to try to make it on this. From January 2021 to October 2021, I sat on this app and posted 2 videos every single day. I didn't want to. I went to work at 7 a.m. on the bus. I got home at 6 p.m. When I cooked dinner, I said, okay, before I can go and relax, I need to think of 2 videos to make because I need fucking money. And that's what I did for 9 months, and I didn't see a fucking penny. Then I got a brand deal that totaled the exact same paycheck amount that I was getting from the corporation that I was working for. And I said, holy fuck, if I go at this, I could eventually maybe quit my full-time job and then do TikTok full-time and create all of my income off of that. So I went from working a corporate job that I was miserable at, serving the big man that I was miserable doing, to now being able to afford my own apartment and nice things. So what exactly is a real job to you? Because from where I come from, a job is doing a service for someone and getting paid for it. And that's how I make my money. I make advertisements for brands that ask me to make advertisements for them. I'm doing a brand a service when I post for them on my page. That is a job, okay? The same way that a realtor doesn't make money if they don't sell a house is the same way I don't make money if I don't land a brand deal. And how do I land brand deals? By constantly coming up here on this app every single day, creating authentic content, and hoping that I can build a community of engaged followers that support me and will want to listen to me. The fact that we have come to a point in life where we are all so collectively miserable that we look forward to an app being banned that currently employs 2 million people, several people that work for ad agencies, has changed the trajectory of small businesses is really, really sad. And guess what? Let's say that the app is banned, and let's say that I have to go back to a real job, which I know how to work, because unlike your narrowed viewpoint, not every influencer is a Nepo baby. Some of us actually worked hard to get here, even though you don't consider it work. But yeah, let's say the app gets banned, I'll go back to work and get a real job. And guess what? You're still not going to be happy at the end of the day, because if you are the type of person who needs other people to be miserable in order for you to feel comfort in your own misery, that is a disease that unfortunately has no cure. Thank you.
I can't wait for all these creators to have to go back and get real jobs. I'm glad they shut TikTok down. I've been seeing these comments on TikTok and on other social media platforms. People obviously don't know how much work it takes to grow on TikTok and be successful on TikTok. Like, just because you clock into your job and your boss tell you exactly what you need to do, don't make you better than somebody who has to literally be creative every single day. They have to come up with ideas. They have to write scripts. They got to know how to film the video. They got to edit the video. To be informational. They got to make it engaging. They got to make it entertaining. And they got to do this every single day, multiple times a day. People are coming up with skits within hours of the news, within the first hour, actually. I can only speak for myself, but I know anytime I'm going throughout the day, I see something or I think of something, I go straight to my notes and be like, okay, make sure I remember this, because this could be a good skit, or this could be a good talking point. This could be a good topic. A lot of those people who say that stuff, they are the people that fail to become content creators. They gave up too early. They thought it was going to be easy because they saw somebody else doing it. And then when they tried it, they realized, oh, this shit take a lot of work. I ain't gonna worry about it. But then they want to be negative, and then they start hating because they see other people succeeding when they couldn't. And then they talk about, oh, I'm glad they got to get real jobs. Brother, this is a real job. Just because you didn't succeed and you gave up, or you didn't even start, why are you hating on somebody else who put in years and years of work to build up and be able to do whatever they want to do and earn an income from it? Why y'all mad at that?
I went to work today. But that ain't the bad part. The bad part is I went to work yesterday too. That's not the worst part. The worst part is I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I work a double. Making money. making money. Don't work. That do not work. I'm gonna call out. No, I'm not gonna call out. I'm gonna go because I need money. Okay, I think I'm good now. I just had to let that out, but I don't know if this feeling is gonna last. We'll see how I feel in the morning.
Y'all, TikTok ain't going nowhere. It's going dark on Sunday, just long enough to freak people out, and then on Monday, right after being inaugurated, Trump is going to sign an executive order stopping the ban, so that way he can take all the credit for being the savior of tens of millions of influencers and small businesses and people who make a living off this app. Point blank, period. That's what's getting ready to happen. So fret not. If I'm wrong, though, follow me on all socials and subscribe to my YouTube, because I have some surprises coming. Thank you for everybody who has followed my content over the years. And even if you haven't, now's a real good time to get into it.
So I'm a full-time TikToker who just signed a lease on a 3-bedroom apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. And now TikTok's going to be banned and all my income's going to be gone the day after my lease starts. So let's talk about what's going to happen and what's going to happen to a lot of creators who are in a similar position. First, before I talk about my lease, did you know that there are over 7 million US businesses on TikTok, and they're going to lose over $300 million in revenue immediately after TikTok is gone? These are your neighbors. These are not influencers. These are not people in LA. These are your neighbors trying to start something small. Your friend that sells lashes. Your friend that's trying to start a candle company. It's those people. Now, what's going to happen to me? Because also this lease that I live in now is going to overlap with that one. So I'm going to be paying 2 leases for a little bit just because that's the best way it could work out. And the cheapest moving quote I've gotten was $2,200. And I have a 2025 car that I just bought. So like, what am I gonna do, right? Well, I'm probably gonna lose everything. They're probably gonna have to seize my assets. Like they might take the, girl, please. None of that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a major shift likely from what I'm seeing from TikTok to Meta platforms. And they're already rolling out new monetization programs to help adjust with this, and a bunch of TikTok creators that will have to shuffle over there. And yes, that includes people like me and also people like stay-at-home moms, single fathers that are using TikTok as supplemental income. Now, should I be scared about my situation specifically because I'm putting a lot of money on the line and risking everything? Yes, but I'm just not. I don't know. I feel something on my chest, just like an unwavering sense of peace through all of this, that no matter what happens, even if it does get bad, even if I do fall through on this lease because my income will be gone in one day, I feel like it's going to be fine. I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm capable, and so many of us on here are on here because we are that, including you, the viewer. Like, I feel like all of us will be okay in this, truly, and maybe I'm crazy for saying that. With almost 250,000 followers on TikTok and not even 10K on any other platform, yeah, it will hit me hard, but I feel I'll be okay.
I know where we're going after TikTok, and it is not only hilarious, but it would be the funniest act of protest in American history, I'm nearly certain. There is this app called Rednote. It is the Chinese version of TikTok that you can download in the App Store. And because this legislation is just targeting ByteDance, I'm pretty sure after January 19th, Rednote will still be available in the App Store. How fucking funny would it be if they ban TikTok and then we all move to the actual Chinese version of TikTok? Like, would that not be the biggest fuck you to the government ever of like, oh, you're gonna take TikTok away because you're worried about Chinese security threats? Just to show you how little we give a fuck, we are gonna move to the actual Chinese version of this app. I don't think it solves the monetization concern for TikTok creators, but as an act of protest, holy shit, would this be so fucking funny. Please share this. Please make this go viral. Please post this to everyone, because I think this would be the funniest idea anyone has ever come up with. And I would just laugh until the end of Earth.
I was not going to speak on this TikTok ban, but I think it needs to be said. This ban is not just going to ban TikTok. It's going to ban a lot of things that you like and use in your daily life every day. Everyone keeps calling it a TikTok ban because TikTok is the only thing that it's singling out. But if you really look at the law that is enforcing this ban on TikTok, all it says is that anything that the government deems as a security threat to the United States that is owned by a foreign adversary company can get banned. And this goes beyond just TikTok. Like, a good example going around right now is League of Legends. Everybody was all in love with Arcane Season 2 a month ago. Arcane comes from League of Legends. League of Legends is owned by Riot Games. Now, Riot Games is an American-based company, but its parent company, Tencent, is a Chinese-based company, which would classify as a foreign adversary company. And not just League of Legends, Tencent also owns Epic Games, which makes Fortnite, and they also own FromSoft, which makes the Dark Souls games. So with this TikTok law, the government can quite literally step in and say, we don't like that your parent company is a foreign adversary, either sell it all to America or we're going to have to ban it. And if they have half a brain, they're not going to sell it because these are three of the biggest international gaming franchises in the world. So they're just going to say, no, we're not going to sell it. And then just like that, Americans have lost access to three of these gaming franchises. And you might say, this is just video games. Why would the government try to ban that? The US government literally just labeled Tencent as a Chinese military company 4 days ago. And I'm using video games as a simple example, but I don't think people realize how much stuff they use on a daily basis that may come from an American company, but that American company has a parent company that is from a foreign nation that would classify as a foreign adversary. So if this TikTok ban actually goes through, it is almost a 99% chance that you will slowly start to see things that you used on a daily basis that you used to enjoy slowly just start to disappear. Which is why it's so crazy to me that there's some people out there saying that they're cool with the government banning TikTok, or like they're happy that the government's going to ban TikTok, because there's a big difference between you having the right and you choosing not to use an app and the government looking you in your face and telling you, I don't care what you want, I'm going to ban this. And for anyone who watched this and disagrees, I want you to genuinely ask yourself, why would this be a one-off? If they don't like TikTok and they could get rid of it, what's going to stop them from getting rid of the next thing they don't like, and then the next thing, and then the next thing after that?
Gotta understand why they are banning TikTok. They're banning TikTok because it is changing people's lives. It's not about no fucking data or no bullshit like that. It's about changing your life. When you can get on here and make 6 figures and more, they know that's gonna fuck the economy up. They want to keep the poor and the rich rich. It's always been like that. When I'm getting on TikTok and I'm seeing people on TikTok Shop, there is no app like this. First off, they're getting on TikTok Shop making 20,000 in one day, 100,000 in a week, in a month, whatever, however much they're making. That is life-changing money. No 9-to-5 is gonna pay you like that. Not like TikTok Shop. And don't even get me started on the artist. People's music have blown up on here. Bossman D-Lo. Without TikTok, Bossman D-Lo wouldn't be out here popping it like that. LiAngelo Ball just dropped his song the other day on the same day Lil Baby dropped his song. He did more views than Lil Baby. Moral of the story is, you can get on TikTok and it can change your life forever, bro. I made 6 figures last year off TikTok. And I worked a job. At the end of the year, bro, they want to keep you poor. Not one of those too cool for school guys that's getting on here talking about some, oh, well, TikTok, good riddance, TikTok. I don't need it. Bro, TikTok was a good app, bro. I'm gonna miss it though for sure. But yeah, bro, they want to keep you poor. That's what they want.
And in America, all of the Americans are moving over to this app called Rednote now, which is basically like the Chinese version of TikTok, which is kind of funny to me because the whole reason TikToks are getting banned is because they're scared that information is being leaked to the Chinese government or something. So the Americans are being like, okay, bet, let's go straight to the source. Like, I'm gonna have my username as my social security number just to give them a boost. Like, why not? And I know the TikTok ban isn't really affecting us in the UK, but I feel left out and I want to see what's going on over there. So I've joined and it seems really nice. It's cute. It seems like a safe little place. I was nervous, but it seems lovely. There's so many people posting being like, hi foreigners, like, lovely to have you here. And I'm like, hey, like, but I'm scared. I'm still scared because I want to start posting, but I don't know how well my personality is going to be like received on a Chinese app. You know, I can't really talk about drugs and gay sex like I do on here. Like, or can I? I don't know. Anyway, if anyone has some advice, please let me know. And if you want to add me, then it's the same username as here. I do have quite a few followers in Atlanta for some reason. So if you're joining Rednote, then go follow me on there. Yeah. This feels like world peace. It feels like world peace on there because everyone is just coming together and being so lovely. I love it.
America has been joining Rednote the last 24, 48 hours. You know what's even funnier? I've seen comments and other TikTok posts from other countries like Mexico and Europe where they're like, I have to come to Rednote too. I can't miss the American TikToks. I miss y'all too. This is gonna be amazing.
Talking about going to Rednote instead of TikTok, I can't read that. I cannot read that. How am I supposed to know? I can't read that.
I'm in India right now, and these guys have had TikTok banned for almost 5 years now. So the content creation and consumption landscape here looks completely different, and I want to talk to you about it. First of all, there's absolutely no discourse here because there is virtually no dedicated platform for it, and censorship in general in India is very rampant. So I think if TikTok gets banned in the US, we can almost accept the same with very limited discourse, maybe just on Reddit and I guess Twitter for the few people that are there. Secondly, short form content here is mostly limited to skits and like consumer forward things. So like things to buy, things to wear, stuff like that. Nobody is making videos longer than like 1 minute 30 seconds or 2 minutes max in India. People aren't really even on Instagram here either. Everyone spends all their time on YouTube. My 10-year-old nephew will log in and watch those like gamers and like vlog and lifestyle people instead of regular TV. And my grandma, who's 8 years old and can barely, use a phone, is on YouTube as well, watching like old show episodes and just like creators that she feels like she can relate to. Met with Amazon India's content creator lead, and she said that they pour most of their money into YouTubers and podcasters. But the things with YouTubers is that most of them will start on YouTube, build a following, and then they'll completely stop. She said this is because people on YouTube don't make as much money for how much of a heavyweight YouTube can be. Meaning that our creators on YouTube might have an expiry date and we might not be able to tune into them as much as we would want to as consumers. I'm currently using a VPN and my VPN is set to the US, and I mean it's fine for all intents and purposes. Like I'm not shadow banned and my algorithm is minimally affected, but I am paying $13 a month for it, which I think if I wasn't creating and if I was just consuming, I don't think would be.
America should be feeling humiliated right now. China made an app so popular that the government has to ban it. That means communist China beat free market America at capitalism, all right? That's like your whole thing, America, and you lost. This is as bad as that time that Asian dude won the hot dog eating contest 6 times in a row. China beat us so bad at mindless entertainment. We need the government to save us. Oh no, TikTok's too popular. Now we're addicted to our phones that are also made in China.
What choice do our leaders have here? China's using TikTok to influence people.
Oh, trust me, I know. Before I used TikTok, I was a white guy in Iowa named Mike Sullivan, okay? Look at me now.
Wait, is that true?
Is that true? No, you idiots. That's just how susceptible we all are to misinformation. And it doesn't matter what app you use, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if the next election is swung by Uber Eats. Like, here's your spaghetti, vote for Donald Trump. Okay, I will. Whatever you say, Mr. Spaghetti.
Okay, Ronnie, you're not being fair. Americans aren't gullible. It's that TikTok is an incredibly powerful tool for spreading misinformation.
Yeah, because the misinformation is entertaining. Facebook has just as much misinformation, but it's boring as shit. How am I supposed to get behind conspiracies that come from your great aunt who can't even pop and lock?
This app is so much more than just an app for dumb TikTok dances. So when I hear these elected officials literally mock and make fun of TikTok and its creators, I'm disgusted.
The message that I really want to get home to the American government and everybody that is trying to pass this bill is you will be destroying small businesses like us. This is our livelihood. If you pass this bill, you will be destroying the American dream that we really believe in.
They really must not have liked how we said free Palestine. They really must not have liked how we shared information during the election. They really must not like how happy we look on this app. I mean, the community, are they jealous? If I was them, I would be. Listen, they're getting rid of TikTok, but it was us. The whole time, it was us and the friends we made along the way. They can't ban us. You feel, we gotta keep that same energy. No matter what happens, we keeping the same energy. We doing something right. You feel me?
Y'all, I'm so tired of these TikTok beggars. It's the 15th. You didn't get your payment? It was late? Okay. It was late last month too. I think it's time to work. It's your only source of income? I think we're going to talk about employment, boo. Especially if you able-bodied. And I don't want to hear, some people, I'm not talking about them people. I'm talking about the people that's able-bodied and can work. And you on here as your only source of income. And then you got your Cash App in your bio every month talking about you need help. You need to get a job. I got to get up and go to work every day. You want to be an influencer full-time. Maybe this ain't the way, boo. Maybe this ain't the route right now. Time to go ahead. It's hella people on here that share work from home jobs every day. You probably need to follow them. Every month, and you're not even entertaining. You don't sitting on live, not even doing that, not telling no story, nothing, but you begging for money. I've been on this app for 4 years. It's the same people. Every month, I need help. You always need help. I have no empathy, no sympathy, nothing. I'm gonna start blocking them.
Personally, I'm really thankful for the TikTok ban. I think it is so refreshing to see people in positions of authority and power take our safety seriously. After January 19th, we won't have to worry about turning on the news or opening our phones and seeing that TikTok yet again went into a classroom and unalived a bunch of third graders, or went into a club and unalived a bunch of minorities. Now as a woman, I don't have to worry about walking to my car at nighttime and looking over my shoulder to make sure TikTok isn't behind me. I'll never have to go into a grocery store again and feel uncomfortable while I'm holding my 2-year-old because TikTok is staring at me and making creepy comments under his breath. I'm actually really thankful that as an American, my freedom of speech is so valued and my autonomy is so valued. And moving forward, there will be a new sense of safety. And
Quinn, it's okay. Quinn, look at me. Quinn, it's okay. Dollar Tree is hiring, Quinn. Dollar Tree is hiring. Quinn.
It's okay. McDonald's, Burger King, somebody. Yes. It's okay. Maybe we could be Drew and Anya's assistant. I don't know. Emergency intercom. Are y'all hiring? Emergency intercom. Are y'all hiring? Hamza. Quinn, look at me. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Maybe we could work for Charlie. Heidi. I don't want a job.
I quit my job at the beginning of 2022 to pursue being a full-time content creator, but I was mainly on TikTok. And since then, I have purchased a single-family home by myself. I have 3 vehicles. 2 are paid off. 1 is not paid off. I was running a full rental car business from my house. That is this setup right here. I was able to pay cash for an app that's going to be released on iOS and Android very soon. I really did invest in myself. And granted, I will probably have to rent this house out or list this house to rent. And I'm more than likely will have to sell my 2 cars. And I don't feel like I'm starting over, but I'm in a different chapter in my life and it's okay. With TikTok leaving, this doesn't mean I regret quitting my job or anything that I did, because the amount of things I was able to accomplish over the past 3 years, fucking amazing. And I didn't just blow the money. I invested the money. I invested the money that I was able to make on TikTok, and I am truly grateful and thankful. I was able to meet amazing people. Like, I did these meetups, and I think I'm probably going to be doing my last meetup this year, but I did a meetup every year in September. And I was able to meet some of the people, some of the amazing people that made this possible for me. So I have absolutely no regrets.
Hey guys, I just had an 11-minute phone conversation with President-elect Donald Trump. A lot of headlines to cover, but one of the biggest ones, he told me he is seriously considering a 90-day extension for TikTok to give it that extra time to divest from the Chinese-owned company ByteDance. Now, he made it very clear this is complicated. He's still in the process of trying to make that final decision. So there is no final decision yet, but that's one of the options that he is considering. Of course, this comes after the Supreme Court did uphold the ban, got a lot of backlash from TikTok users online. So what will President-elect Trump do? We will hopefully learn more on Monday when he is sworn into office for a second time. We'll have a lot more coming up on Meet the Press. So join us on Sunday.
I'm crying. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry, TikTok is what do you mean?
Thank you everyone for coming. We are here to celebrate not the death, but the life of TikTok. Oh my God, that was Christopher Musically Jr. I now ask that everybody please make sure their phone is on silent, and we shall sit down for the words of encouragement.
Take your time, take your time.
All I know is where we've been.
TikTok Christopher Musically Jr. We come to thank you, not to mourn our loss. We have lost. We lost something more special than any other platform that we have ever been on.
Oh, my mama takes Snapchat.
Just a couple years with you was the best couple years that we ever received in our lives. I don't know how we gonna move on. Sorry, I just need a moment.
Take your time, take your time.
I don't know how we're gonna move on now that we don't have you anymore. The good times and the down times, the happy and the sad moments, you was there. Now we no longer have you. This is our last week with you. We just hope everything just works out in our favor. We love you, TikTok. You will not be forgotten and you will truly be missed.
We are gathered here today for the celebration of life for Miss Tikiana, you bad bitch. But before we get the service started, I want to take up an offering because that's what she would want. And my jet needs fuel and she has not paid me yet. So please get your funds together and let's get ready to pass the offering plate. Amen? Oh, bless you, brother. Thank you. You spent the rest of your money on that damn coat. We don't take phones, we take cash. And is this shit even real? Oh, glory. glory. Thank you, sister. Ma'am, please get your money together. Oh, yeah. Oh, and you see this? We know that the algorithm is working at Please. I hope your views stay strong.
Anyway, so.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Go. Is this? Did you bring your piggy bank? Take your ass on live and go ask for a galley. That ain't even money gun.
No, that's your roses. Go. 3 more. Chat.
And ma'am, you on the organ. You ain't. I need something from you too, sister. Bless your heart, sister. Thank you so much. Robo-host.
I'm going through TikTok withdrawals. I done tried to open the app about 8 times this morning. Fuck! You got TikTok on your phone? You got TikTok on your phone? You got a VPN? I know you got a VPN. Come on, let me just, it's 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Let me use it while I'm on the toilet. Please, I know you got it on your phone. Oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla.
Talk without Americans? That's gotta be, this shit is gonna be boring as fuck. Like, the trends, the jokes, the lingo, like, the girls are gonna be teaching math on this app. It's gonna be deleted.
Guys, the Americans are officially gone, and this is my first video on this app without them. I don't like it. If you're able to watch this video right now on your screen, please tell me where you are in the world. Please tell me where you are, because literally half of my audience was American, so I have no idea who I'm even speaking to right now. Even I, who's known as the bitch that can't stop talking, want to be alone on British TikTok. I'm sorry if that makes me sound like a traitor, but I'm going to miss my American mutuals. I'm not going to lie. It's honestly to the extent to where people would constantly mistake me for being American, even though in my opinion I have a very obviously British accent. But I know that I can't be the only one that's actually ensured that they actually went through on their plans to actually ban this app in America. I actually don't believe you guys. There are so many promises that haven't been kept over the past few years, but this is the one that you actually want to fall through on. Please give me back my American mutuals now. But in all honesty, as a European, I am flipping terrified to what this app is going to become from when TikTok decides to sell out to America. Trump and Elon are going to buy TikTok and it's never going to be the same again. But please tell me if you are watching this from flipping Lithuania or whatever. Please, I need to know, where are my viewers at, bro?
Now that the Americans are gone, TikTok, you need us. See, I'm in Canada. We don't have the creator fund. But you need us. Now that third world country has kicked the bucket, you're gonna need engagement, TikTok. But don't worry, I'm here to hold the mantle. I'll keep TikTok alive. Don't worry.
You Americans can't leave this app. The UK cannot carry TikTok on its back. It's just going to be filled with the same tired, washed questions, debates, podcasts, and service provider discourse. What do you mean I won't be able to learn my little dances in my bathroom anymore? All the creators of the dances come from America. What do you mean I won't be able to keep up with my favorite TikTok babies? Truth, Oakley, and Nyla B? No, you guys can't leave.
They're gone. The Americans are gone. They were kicked off the app. I can't believe it. I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, all these farewell videos from them, and I'm like, you guys, you're not going anywhere. And now they're kicked off. It's just the rest of us on here. What's it going to be like? Think it's going to be like nicer, friendlier, no more drama? Of course not, but you know, Americans definitely bring their own flavor to this app. So I'm so curious to see what it's going to be like without them. But hi, non-Americans. How are you? I feel like we're in this special club now that the Americans aren't allowed in, you know? It's always like the Americans get everything. As a Canadian, they get everything first, or they get it like more of options or whatever. And now we're like, we have TikTok and you don't. Do you think we'll get the access to the creator fund? Oh my God, it's a whole world of possibilities until Pierre Poilievre wins, because he says he's going to ban it too.
Oh, how are we feeling, guys? Canada, UK, and other European motherfuckers. Australia, what's up? New Zealand, you know, like, this is gonna be so bad. Like, I don't think this shit is gonna last. Are we gonna have like a civil war between countries on this app for who's gonna like run it or something? Like, I don't know. Like, this is low-key so awkward right now. What do I do? Are other countries gonna get like propped up now or something because there's no competition from America, or is it gonna be insanely bad for everyone's views? Time will tell, I guess. But Yeah, this is very...
Oh my gosh, okay, you guys, this is not a drill. The Americans are gone. They're gone. If you have an American account, you are not even able to open the app, look at your videos, nothing. I was on live and Alex Earl just froze forever into cyberspace. She's still there. People are like, hello, Alex, where are you? She's gone. Everybody's gone. I messaged my friends in the States. They can't use their accounts. So if you are seeing this video right now, chances are you are somewhere that is not in the United States. So I need you to comment below what country you're from. I want to see if there's any Americans that have been left behind. Maybe they, for some reason, their accounts weren't American, or maybe it's only in certain regions. I just want to figure out what's happening. So do me a favor, like this video, favorite it, save it. Anyway, just interact with this video so we can figure out what the hell is happening. And if you're from somewhere like Canada, Singapore, Greece, Germany, Costa Rica, wherever you're from, follow me because I'm going to be carrying this app from now on. So we have to make a new community without the Americans because they might never come back.
I'll tell you what though, if it was fucking weird scrolling down my For You page now and there's just no content from Americans. But since it's just us Brits on here at the moment, at least we can now go on this app and enjoy these little fuckers without feeling judged for it. Listen, if I want to eat my beans on toast, drink my fucking Yorkshire tea, eat my fucking crumpets, dip my biscuits in my tea, and no one ain't gonna say fucking nothing about it, then that's what I'm gonna do. Here we got the brew going right now in the Chelsea mug, of course. The thing is, we all knew it was gonna happen. Like, we didn't want to admit it. Like, they told us well in advance that they were gonna put this ban in place in America. I just didn't think it actually happened. It's only been a few hours, but this app is feeling very, very quiet. Like, half the people I follow, most of my For You page are just gone. Oh, do you know what I just realised as well? The amount of videos I've got saved. Oh no, are they gonna get deleted? I'm gonna have to end this video and look.
Hilarious is while the Americans are gone, because I think they're gonna come back. So while they're gone, I think we as a collective, we should come up with a word, like a slang that we should be using, that's something that they wouldn't know. So when they come back, they're gonna be like, wait, what are you guys talking about? Like, they would feel FOMO. It would be such a funny prank, right? Don't you think? I think that would be funny.
Somebody who's celebrating the departure of Americans from this app, this is a couple of things that I like to remind you of. Number one, if Americans actually do ban this app, then your country is probably going to follow suit. If you're from a country that aligns itself with the US, which most Western countries are, and most Western people are using TikTok, then your country is probably going to follow. And that's a sad reality because the US is actually a leader, whether you like it or not. And I think 20 countries are now already starting the procedure to ban TikTok, like America is trying to do. So that's not going to be very fun for you guys. Number two, even if your country doesn't ban the app will never be the same. In the worst way it could be. Because whether you like it or not, Americans are like the influencers of influencers. They're the ones directing the trends, starting them. And I'm not saying that there's no other group of people that are doing that, because there are, obviously. But Americans are like the brunt of it. They're usually the ones that lead it. There's a British girl that made a video talking about it, and she said, a TikTok without Americans is buns. And so I guess I'll just repeat that. Like, if America leaves, the money also leaves. So I don't think TikTok will ever be the same. And I think the trajectory is, if Americans leave somewhere, other people are probably going to follow suit. So, and then number three, I'm not American and I don't live in America, so you won't be able to get rid of me.
The Americans are gone. We can stop dumbing down our TikToks. The Aussies, you can use sarcasm again. The Brits, you can use wit. You can use intelligent humor. We all know you're the best at that. So, no holding back, guys. They're all gone now. We can be adults.
W's in the chat. We are so back. You cannot kill us. Woo!
If y'all can see this, that means TikTok is back. TikTok is back. Y'all, it's been a long 12 hours. Oh my God. But we're back.
What was the point of all that last night then? If we was just going to be back up here today, what was that, a warning? What was the point? What was the point? What was the point?
That
Guess who's back in the building? TikTok. TikTok, hey. I don't know how long this gonna work. I don't know how long this app gonna work, but I'm about to go hammer bammer. To the girl in Target that came up to me laughing to my old Peach. What you gonna do now that TikTok gone? What you gonna do now, ho? Like I told you in Target, bitch, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and I'm monetized. But guess what, bitch? TikTok back working, ho. Guess what? For all you hoes that was in my comment, oh, you gonna have to go get a job. You gonna have to go get a job. Still ain't gotta get no motherfucking job. At least I hope.
Guys, I literally just woke up and by my muscle memory, I clicked TikTok thinking it was still gonna be banned. And it works for me. Can you guys see this? This is like a little test. Is TikTok officially back after only being banned for like 14 hours? The last week, TikTok felt like a whole family coming together, posting nostalgic videos, reminiscing on the good times. It felt very good, but we only did that thinking that TikTok was gonna get banned. So can we keep it that way forever? Not gonna lie, we were all freaking out. Like, we all thought our lives were over without an app. It's kind of crazy to think about, but it's funny.
Some huge breaking news right now. TikTok is back online in the US, as you could tell from my ability to even post this video. According to TikTok, the Biden administration's statement on the issue, assuring that they wouldn't be fined, didn't give TikTok service providers enough trust and assurity that they would be okay to keep the app online. However, according to TikTok Now, after Trump's statement on the matter this morning, they feel as if they have enough assurity to bring their servers back. I also just want it to be known that Biden gave Trump the slam dunk of a century by allowing him to be the one responsible for TikTok coming back online. Biden at any point could have signed a 90-day extension into law, but for whatever reason, he decided against it. Anyways, for all my international friends, us Americans are back at least for a little while longer, and hopefully many of my other American friends will be joining me soon.
Bethany Frankel that TikTok is back, but also all those influencers who ruined their influencing career over 12 hours, what's gonna happen with them now? All of this was getting banned permanently. And then you told us, oh, I never drank the coffee? I never did that workout? They ruined their entire influencing career over 12 hours. That's it, just for 12 hours. That's wild. But here's the thing, the only influencer I was looking for to see if like they were gonna expose their secret was the Scarface girl. Was that real or not? I wanted to know, but you know what? I think she was smart enough to say like, I'm not doing that. I'm not exposing myself. But if she did, then like tag her, because I couldn't find her. But I want to know. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie to you, although I ate a gummy last night and went to the Instagram and I was like, oh wait, Reels surprisingly isn't that bad. Like the algorithm, it learned me pretty quickly. At first it was showing me a bunch of like how to cook this and how to cook that videos. I'm like not interested. But I would say after like 45 minutes of scrolling, it pretty quickly showed me like thirst traps and funny videos of people following in like puppy videos. Because I like dogs.
Say it cause y'all scary and I'm not scary cause I can't get no whooping. Y'all, we on dope. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but we on it and we on it bad. Like we really did on it. I was thinking, I don't know, because we don't know what's gonna happen in the near future. So I think it's time that we get some coloring books and some pastels. We gotta start getting us some composition books, journal. We have to find something to do. We might have to go back to man collar. We gotta find something. We is on this bad. The way they was about to have to lock me up, y'all, I really was just about to call the people and tell them to come pick me up, please. 72-hour hold. I need you right now. I need you now. I need you now. Not another second. Girl, they had to come get me. Okay, y'all, so what's the game plan moving forward? Like, what we gonna do now? Like, do we need to create a potluck or something where we all put some money in there so we could say this thing? Like, what's going on now? And another thing, y'all got food from the repast? So I could use a little fish now. I couldn't eat before, but I could use a little fish, you know, a little fish and fries now.
Away in the United States for like 10 hours, and it's giving me when I was a child and I packed a suitcase and a backpack and said, I'm running away. You'll never see me again, to my family. And then I went to my next door neighbor's house and came back in 15 minutes.
All I know is we need to collectively stop what we are doing. I need to see all the prayer warriors, the people that love to shout in church, because it is time for us to just take a moment and be like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Because it was what, maybe 12 hours? And I know I was sitting here twitching, waiting for TikTok to do something, and TikTok is back. So I'm gonna need all those videos to come on my timeline, showing people shouting in the house, praising the Lord. Just get, oh, Jesus. Oh, the withdrawal was real. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you to whoever at TikTok is turning on them servers. Turn them on, turn them on, turn them on. Thank you.
How much money do you think Mark Zuckerberg paid those judges to ban TikTok? And y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I know it was him. Here's my logic behind it. When Vine came out, Vine was the most popular app on the internet. It took away so many of Instagram's daily users that Instagram ended up adding 30-second videos to their platform, because originally it was just a picture platform. So that basically did away with Vine. Then Snapchat came out and everyone fucking loved Snapchat. Instagram didn't want to see Snapchat signs, so it added stories to their platform. And that basically did away with Snapchat. TikTok comes along and Instagram adds Reels, but they could not fuck with TikTok. Nothing Instagram did could pull viewers and users away from TikTok. Algorithm was better, the layout was better. TikTok is inherently better than Instagram. And Instagram pretty much fucked up with everybody when it started adding that fact-checking shit, and it got super strict about content. And ever since then, no one has given a shit about Instagram. It's become an app for assholes. So I am 1,000% sure that Mark Zuckerberg and Meta is behind the ban of TikTok. And now he's talking about making his app a better place and getting better about fact checking. It's never gonna happen, Mark. I'm never going back to Instagram. Fuck you and both of your shitty ass apps.
My American people, come, I want to snitch. So while you guys were gone from this app, a lot of people try to take over this app and act like they are the new bosses in town. And I want to start calling them out, okay? Number one, Canadians try to act like this, like they're the they were saying, okay, they went on live and they were saying, oh, this is our time to shine, and I'm also guilty. Forgive me, Americans, I was also guilty. I made a video a couple hours ago and it backfired, okay? And then Nigerians were dancing, shaking their bum. They were having freedom in your absence. People from Jamaica, they were fishing, posting fishing videos. Every time I scroll, I'll see a picture of somebody in Trinidad, Jamaica. They were throwing dogs inside the river and swimming with dogs. People in the UK were there singing, you're a youth man thing, man. You're a youth man thing, man. The people in Australia were posting pictures of kangaroo, big scary kangaroos. That was what they were doing in your absence. Did you know? Did you know that, Americans? But we are glad you are back. Welcome back, Americans. And we are so happy to see you again. Come and continue from where we stopped.
I'm actually shocked to find out people don't like you guys. Are you guys actually surprised? Whoa, why were y'all so happy that we were gone? Or are we just joking? Is it a bit? Are we all is it an inside joke? Because y'all cannot be serious, right? Y'all cannot be that shocked that people don't like Americans, right? I'm not saying I per se don't like Americans. I'm just saying from the outside looking in, I can let y'all know right now that the rest of the world we did know. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't care. So let's just forget about this. Let's forget about the past 24 hours and let's move on. The app is back. Let's rejoice. You know what I mean? Let's rejoice. Forget what the Canadians said. Forget what the Australians said. It's not that deep. It can't be that shocking. I'm sorry. It cannot be that shocking. Y'all think people like y'all? I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm genuine.
Before the Americans come back on this app, I want y'all to know that the Canadians are talking hella shit while you were gone, okay? I am living in Mexico, but my accounts are US based, so I was locked out of my accounts during the ban, but I came back and I made a new account and I was scrolling through the last 12, 14 hours that you guys weren't here. And I just want to tell y'all that the Canadians are talking mad shit, okay? All I saw on my FYP was Canadians talking about, it's our time to shine, now that the Americans are gone. Maybe now we'll finally get a budget for the creator rewards program up here. The Americans always get all the good shit. Bitch, it was given jealous little sister as soon as you guys got off this app. So when y'all come back, because I know that TikTok is back online for the US and it's glitchy, but I just want y'all to know they was talking mad shit.
Where y'all thought we was gone? And the non-Americans that still had the app was talking all that shit the loud kids in the back of the class have left. It's much quieter. It's kind of peaceful. No, we're back. It was just a little ISS, couple periods. We're back.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to wreak havoc in this motherfucker, dog. Like, what the fuck was that all about? This is like a publicity stunt? I was finna get a job.
Anyone else a little bit sad the Americans are back? Because while they were gone, my TikTok FYP had never been funnier. The Brits, the Aussies, everything was cooked, which we expected, but it was so funny. And I was thoroughly enjoying finding creators in Australia and the UK that I hadn't seen before, and everything was just hilarious. And then I wake up this morning and they're back, and honestly, I just wish now that TikTok would create a filter that I could just like block out the Americans. I wish I could just filter by country. Yes, there are American creators that I love, but it was just funnier. It was more lighthearted. It was all the things that I love about Australia. Yeah, I think I liked it better without them.
This video is for the Americans and the Americans only. While you lot were away, everybody was talking bad shit about you all, and I'm just like, why are you guys acting as if the Americans were not the ones who dominated all of the viral videos on TikTok, have provided like over 80% of the viral sounds on this app alone, and also have created a bunch of trends that we do as well. The UK people were talking about you guys bad, and I was just in my comments like, this is not right, like, come on, bruv. It did not make any sense at all. But anyways, now that you're back, I'm so excited to see you guys on my For You page, because you lot are funny, like proper funny, innit? But I'm from America. We back.
With all that, I'ma say this. As we're coming to the end of this video, I'ma say this. For those who are in the digital world, do not take this for granted. Like, this should literally be a wake-up call for most of you guys as influencers, knowing that a whole bunch of these apps are tied up together, and in most situations, like even TikTok and CapCut is tied up together. So you know, a lot of content creators, especially me, I was affected because I use CapCut as well. So with that being said, a lot of these apps woke us up so much that we have to always be prepared. And to me, what I learned from this is, as a content creator, you have to have your content ahead of time. Like, I literally know content creators who have like a 365 calendar where they already know, they already have their content where they'll be dropping. So I want you guys to take this as a learning experience. Like, get prepared, ready, because you never know what happens. If it's something that you're used to having, like content that you need to make on, like you've been making like 1-2 videos here, you have to literally start making more videos, storing them and releasing them, because you just never know, especially if you're depending on the internet for most of your funds, because like you see, anything can happen. And I will say this, I was affected as well, especially when it came to the CapCut. But I don't know, a lot of y'all who don't know, the CapCut app is still down in America. We really can't access it, but I found a solution, y'all. If y'all didn't see my video on the other on my other channel, I'm going to post it right after this video. It's just a 1-minute video showing you how you can literally access the CapCut app without having to literally have your projects there locked in and you can access it. So I made a video showing you guys how you can be able to access it. Make sure, if you are a content creator, watch this next slide, because it will be very helpful. In the meantime, for the rest of the people, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Until next time, y'all. Bye. I'm not even gonna make this a long video, so get here if you're a content creator who's been affected by CapCut not working right now because of the ban that has been going on with TikTok, even though TikTok has been unbanned. If you're right here, you know you want that help, because you're in a state where all your projects are at stake, all your long projects, your short projects, all your things, all your content is there. You want to use this tool right here, right now. Get on the App Store right now. Take your phone down, take your pen, your paper, whatever you got to write down this steps. So let's go, let's start. First things first, get on the App Store, and this is what you do. So for understanding's sake, a VPN is a private network tool that can give you a private location, basically cheat the network. What you want to do is go type in VPN, and as you can see, this is what I had already downloaded because I figured it out, but I didn't screen record it prior. I chose the super proximity one, and as you can see, I have to make a payment for it. And I want to say this, you guys, it's totally worth it, bro. Just do it so that you can save your project projects. You don't know how long this CapCut is going to be going down the drain with all these other things happening. So I think I was thinking between the weekly or the monthly, and I ended up settling for the monthly because I figured I don't know how long it's going to be, and I do long projects. So I double clicked it, made the payment. It was successful. After that, it takes you to this direct screen where you can do your configuration. I had to put my passcode, so I had to filter that out. And then once you can see, it will show you your connection. As you can see, I'm in Atlanta, so I got to go up there and change the location. As you can see up top, it says free VIP, and it shows the history. So I was just looking through, and I was like, what is this VIP stuff? So I gotta go to the free one. Chose Canada, a perfect choice. And as you can see, we're connected right there right now. So let's go to CapCut and see if it actually works. Look at that. Look, oh shit, hold on. This was prior, so I had to clear my screen and go back. And once I got back, as you can see, my projects are there. So like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, Zuma, you taking off?